Hello dear learners, welcome back again. Today's lesson is on the economic conditions in Rodrigues since independence. You will find this lesson in your SMS textbook on page 27. At the end of this session, you will be able to, firstly, state the two major sectors of the economy of Rodrigues, and secondly, recognize the recent development in its tourism sector. Let us recall that Rodrigues Island forms part of the Republic of Mauritius. In 2002, in order to grant autonomy to the island, the Rodrigues Regional Assembly was set up. Agriculture is one of the main activities in Rodrigues. It consists primarily of the cultivation of maize and vegetables and the rearing of livestock. The agricultural sector has had little development due to some constraints. These include frequent droughts and the hilly nature of the land, which make it particularly challenging to grow crops on a larger scale. The agricultural sector could not be developed further and has consequently created limited jobs. Fishing is another major economic activity in Rodrigues. The large, shallow lagoon allows people to trade fish, octopus, and other seafoods. However, fishing methods have remained mostly traditional, while the supply of seafoods in the lagoon is depleting gradually. Now let's check your understanding of this lesson. Answer the following questions by either true or false. Firstly, Rodrigues was granted autonomy in 2002. Secondly, banking contributes significantly to the economy of Rodrigues. Thirdly, the flourishing agricultural industry allows Rodrigues to export food crops to other countries in large quantities. Fourth question, adverse climatic conditions have limited the development of agriculture in Rodrigues. And lastly, modern techniques in fishing and an abundant supply of seafoods in the lagoon in Rodrigues will develop the fishing sector in the future. Now, let's check the answers. Part A, Rodrigues was granted autonomy in 2002. The answer is true. Banking contributes significantly to the economy of Rodrigues. The answer is false. Part C, the flourishing agricultural industry allows Rodrigues to export food crops to other countries in large quantities. Answer is false. Adverse climatic conditions have limited the development of agriculture in Rodrigues. Answer is true. And lastly, modern techniques in fishing and an abundant supply of seafoods in the lagoon of Rodrigues will develop the fishing sector in the future. Answer is false. Now we shall explore the development of the tourism sector in Rodrigues. The exuberant landscape, the beautiful beaches, and the tropical climate has triggered the development of the tourism sector in Rodrigues. The development of tourism sector in Rodrigues began in the 1990s. 2 hotels and some guest houses began operating on the island. Since then, more hotels and guest houses have started operating and more tourists are visiting Rodrigues. Today, the tourism sector is an important pillar of the local economy. Many people are employed in hotels, guest houses, and in restaurants. Other businesses are engaged in providing leisure to tourists. This means that the tourism sector now contributes significantly to the economy of Rodrigues. To accommodate the increase in the number of tourists in the island, the airport of Rodrigues had to be upgraded. In 2001 to 2002, a new passenger terminal was constructed at the airport. Consequently, it is possible to welcome more passengers inside the airport with greater comfort. The airport's runway will soon be enlarged in order to allow the landing and takeoff of larger aircrafts. Nowadays, tourists from Europe and other places visiting Rodrigues need to transit through SSR International Airport, from where they take a smaller aircraft to Plaine Corail. Now it's time to check your understanding. Choose the correct answer from the following multiple choices. First question is, one major contribution in the development of the tourism sector in Rodrigues was A. The abundant supply of seafoods, B. The beautiful landscape, C. The cultivation of crops like maize, and D. The financial and banking facilities. The answer is B. One major contributor in the development of the tourism sector in Rodrigues was the beautiful landscape. Second part of the multiple choice question, the tourism sector in Rodrigues. Answer A, employs very few people. B, is not important to the people. C, contributes significantly to the local economy. And D, consists of only 2 guest houses. Answer is C. The tourism sector in Rodrigues contributes significantly to the local economy. Third part of the question now. The airport of Rodrigues had to be upgraded because of development in. Answer A, the tourism sector. Answer B, the agricultural sector. C, the fishing sector. And D, the banking sector. Yes, you might have guessed it right. The answer is A. The airport of Rodrigues had to be upgraded because of development in the tourism sector. Coming to part 4 now of the multiple choice question. The larger airport runway will allow more tourists to visit Rodrigues. You have got 2 possible answers. Answer A, true. Answer B, false. Yes, the answer is A. That is, it is true that the larger airport runway will allow more tourists to visit Rodrigues. Now the last question. The tourism sector also includes restaurant and tour operators. You've got 2 possible answers. A, true, and B, false. Good, the answer is A. It is very true that the tourism sector also includes restaurant and tour operators. Now, dear learners, we shall make a brief recap of the lesson. Firstly, we found that agriculture and fishing are important sectors in the economy of Rodrigues, though they could not be developed further. Secondly, we described the recent development of the tourism sector in Rodrigues, which is an important pillar in the economy of the country. Learners, that's all for today. I shall see you soon. Till then, it's goodbye from me.